Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So I'm just hanging out for a few minutes to show you what I've been working on while I'm waiting for my printer ink, which still isn't here. It's supposed to come today. So I used up some scraps and I made a paper ruffle. My base is 1¼ inch copy paper, and the top is 3/4 inch, just a piece of paper I cut up, scrap paper that was misprinted. And yeah, so you can cut pieces off of it as you need it, and add it to your projects, or you can make tabs with it on your journals. Just cut a piece off and you have a tab. So you all know what this is about, but I was just showing you what I was working on. So yeah, I like this size. You can cut them smaller. You can do them like 1 inch base, and then a 1/2 inch in here. But I just used what I had available. So there's that. And then I had to jump on the bandwagon. A lot of you were making this covered hidden paper clips. And I was inspired by several people, but I think the gal that started it, I don't know where my paper clip is, name was Christina from Spark Bird Studios. And I will put her link below. Let me just get this on here. I'll put her link below. But these are the paper clips. Let's see, I have one here. I made a bunch, but they have a little tab here, and they go on like this. Okay? And they can go on the top of your page, either side. So I guess I'll have to be conscious of where I put my words, so I'll put them in different places. These flowers, this is pretty funny. These flowers were on a headband I got at Walmart. I needed a headband to tie my hair up, and it didn't work. It was not made very well. Walgreens. So Walgreens, and there's like 20 flowers here, so I cut them apart. And this paper was from Robin at Daisy Journal, and it's her freebie, but I ran out of ink. As you can see, it turned purple. So these flowers will fit nicely on here. And I was just going to put them on with some, I got to see which is the right side. I think that is some Fabri-Tac. And then, like I said, be conscious of where I want to put the words. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. Whoops, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What I didn't want to do is I got that glue on my hands. Let me grab a tool. So I'm not putting anything under these as far as threads or any embellishments, because they're going to get worn going in and out. And so maybe I'll put a word up here. So I should go get my other glue so I don't have to use this. Just use my art glitter glue. Hopefully. So it's Saturday, kind of an off day, quiet day, and this isn't working. So I just was doing a bunch of odd things. So I thought I would just come on and show you what I was making. I just wasn't feeling it today. So then, yeah, so I just need to add the flowers to these. You don't have to decorate them. You can leave them plain or just match your journal. I made a whole bunch of them, actually, and I chose not to embellish them. So from one piece of paper, you can get, 4 or 5 paper clips, just depending on the size that you cut them, okay? So yeah, they're all the same. Here's some thinner ones. So I have them, and this was another, oops, I'll have to put a little glue in here. This was a plain one, and like I said, I'll embellish them when I put them in my journals. Okay? But yeah, they just go on the sides of your pages, top or bottom. Whoops. Sorry about that. And they have a little tab. So like if you're going to put them here, you know, you might put your word here and put your decoration here if you're going to decorate them. But I like these to have these flowers on. So these, yeah, I have, I don't know, a bunch of them in there. I'll keep this with it. Christina at Sparkbird Studios. So I'll finish these off camera so I don't bore you all day. So we have these. Okay, then also I've been putting shorts out so you can see what might be coming up on my channel, and I see if there's an interest, and then if there is, I pursue that. So these were nothing big here. These are mini tags. Again, this was a misprint, so I had it in my stash. So I cut these. They look about 2 inches by 3.5 inches. So I just cut strips and then I cut them down. I just put a hole and a eyelet in here, a piece of twine. And these are just, I'm calling them sticker tags. So those of you that know me, when you order from Shein and those companies and you order stickers, you get like there's 30 in a pack, and I think there was like 8 packs or 6 packs. So they're all different colors. I have some frames. I have some lace ones. And then I have these lady ones, these fashion ones. So I decided that these stickers, these tags were just going to be stickers and then little labels from Tracy Fox or wherever these are from. They're all over. So that's all it is. And I inked around the edges with a pen. So it's nothing, they were just supposed to be quick and darling. So here's one of my backgrounds. I just chose the light color or beige because these show up better because they're washi. Okay, so if we put her on there, if we wanted to add a piece of frame, I don't have a whole lot of colors. We may or may not add a piece of this. Let's just cut it out to see. It's hard to see the white lace. I have a piece on here, but it's hard to see that, so I'm not going to use it. Okay, here's a piece of one of the frames. So they're all washi, and these are tea bags. So I just layered stuff. So let's put this down. Let's put this over here. And like I said, the only thing with the washi stickers is sometimes they're hard to see. And then maybe we'll put a piece of this tea bag so that it'll show the lady. So I have her. I just grabbed some out of the pocket here. Or here's a green one. Well, I guess these are all green ones. Oh, that's the same as that one. Let's not use her. Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 of each one. So that might look nice on there. So that's all this is, okay? So we're just going to get some glue that works. And I don't know why this is not working. Yeah. It's amazing what you can find when you are waiting for ink or printer or whatever you're waiting for, and then trying to find some odd projects to do in between. I'm just using my pokey tool. And yeah, sometimes I can get it the first try and sometimes not so much. Oh my goodness. Nope. Not going to happen today, Sparkle. Yeah, so no paper, no laces, just stickers. Use them up. Because if you're like me and you do a one-time order, and I've already gifted many of these out, I've shared with people. So see with the little piece of the tea bag, it shows it nicely. And then we could just find a word or a tag. These tags are a little big. These words are a little big. So let's find something smaller. These are wider. Okay. They're almost the same size as those, so that's blue. So you dig through your stash. Just keep digging till you find something that 16. Yeah, she's 16, all right. All righty. Okay. And then you could let me get my pen. Yeah, and I don't know where my ruler. Here it is. I'm just taking a ruler and I'm just going through here. I should have outlined it before I put my paper on. Your washi stickers, because the ink doesn't go through them. So we just go around. I'm not stitching these. I'm just doing the ink, and wherever it falls, just for fun. Totally just random. Keeping it simple. Oops. Yeah. Note to self. If you're going to use black ink, you have to do it before you put your stickers on. But that's okay. Okay, I'm going to take a bunch of these that are set here and just do one punch with the smaller punch of the 1/6, 1/8. Okay. All right, so then on this one we would put a tab in there. Now, you could add whatever you want to them. We're just keeping it very simple. So we'll put that there. Maybe we'll add an eyelet. I have some small ones over here. Not very many colors, but yeah, so again, a great way to use up what you have. Now, if you don't want to put a piece of twine in there, of course you could put a bow pin and a couple beads. And again, it's all about making embellishments for your stash. So we're just going to add, I like to add 3 usually if I do it this way. Okay. So there you have it. So that's these. Okay. So I'll finish these off camera. I just wanted to show you how simple, just using scrap paper, you can cut them up and make little tags out of your leftovers. So I like those, and I'm going to make some more. Then I decided to make some, what are these called now? I forgot. Rolodex, memory decks, to go in your memory decks folder. So mine is huge. I'm going to take some of these out. But yeah, they can just go in here. And I'm going to be putting these little tags in here. But they don't have to go in here. They could go in your journal. If you had a journal pocket, which I don't have here, but if you did, they can go in your journal. Just put them in a pocket. Okay? And then these I had made before. There's a video out there, some of my dangles. But stuff like this, and you can put these in here. And they're so cute. And you could set them in here, you could store them in here. Like I said, I'm going to have to take some of this out. But I thought, well, we could do them. And I made them using my envelope punch board. This one was made with the envelope punch board. And this one was made by hand. And I made my own holes and stuff. Okay? And they're relatively the same. So I was playing around trying to get you the measurements. So for the envelope punch board, for those of you that have not used it, I just have some practice paper here. This is 6 by 6. Your paper should be square. You can look on here and it tells you, I want to make 3.5 by 3.5 inch cards, envelopes, because it has to fit less than this, because this is the size of the card, okay, and this is 4 inches. So these would all fit within that range, okay? And you don't have to put them on the cards, but that's just your guide. So what I did was I went down and I said, well, I want it has to be less than 4 inches. So this turned out to be 3 3/4. So this will fit in my memory decks box. Okay. So you take your, for those that are familiar with this, you find your paper size. You find what size card, and I wanted 3.5 by 3.5. So it's 6 by 6 paper, and then the first score line is at 3. So this is numbered on top. So here's the 3. So you put that there, you punch it, and you score. There's a line here, okay? Then you don't worry about that 3 anymore. This score line that you just made, you rotate it up here under this little tip here. Okay? I can see it here. Punch, score, turn. So you only use the 3 for the very first one. And score. Turn and score. Turn and score. So now, if you measure in here, it should be less than 4 inches. and it's just under 4 inches, it's going to be perfect. Okay, so then there's two sides, a top and a bottom. So there's a little hole punch here. So I just put this in, or you can use your hole punch. And I just do the top. Okay? Then we're done with it. So that is this. Okay? And when you fold this up, you have your sides. And I would ink, and I would use cardstock for this. This was old 12 by 12 paper I cut up. Then put the bottom up, and you'll score everything nicely. I bend this, but we're not gonna close it. Then when you get it, it matches this. Okay, this will fit in our board. I sewed around it. I think I'll use a smaller stitch, and I inked it. Okay, then you, just like you do a normal envelope, you would add your glue and glue it down. Okay, to get the holes, if you're going to put it in your Rolodex, to get these holes, we can either use this personal punch, and I believe I have a video that I used this once before, and you're just going to you know, make it even and punch. Okay, and then I sewed, because then it sewed the edges down. And then if you put it in your box, doesn't have to go in front, it'll go in. And then you could add your tags or whatever you're going to put in here. Okay, and you can decorate it some more. I'm just showing you how it's built. Okay, so that's using the envelope punch board. But you say sparkle. Once you sew here, everything will be snug. Okay, and I'm just using up things that I already have made, but it looks very cute. These will be very cute. But you say sparkle, I don't have a punch board. So then you could make it with, again, cardstock. And this is just a little more tricky for me, okay? So, you know, you can do it several ways. It's 6 inches just like that. All I did was, I don't want to mess that one up because we're going to use this one later. All I did was I took my ruler and I figured out that this was 2 1/4 inches from here to here. Maybe you could see it better here. These are all 2 1/4 inches. I just pencil marked them. So you could go down here with your ruler and just preferably a pencil. None of my pencils have ink. 2 1/4. I think I did it this way. Let's go on the angle. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. And 2 1/4. So you have that. Okay. So that's where you're going to want to fold. I'm just going to lightly I don't know how else to explain it, but okay. So I can see this isn't straight right now, but you want to take this and go in, and you want to take this and go in. So you want to make sure this is no more than, it's got to be under 4 inches. Okay? And it'd be best if you could make everything even. And this line definitely can't be here, but you would line this, or you could ink it ahead of time. Okay. And it's not straight. So I just want to make sure it's there. Okay, so which side isn't straight? Okay, so this is off. So you're going to have to work with that and get your, maybe I should hold it this way so I can see the lines. Trust me, it works. I made a bunch of these earlier today. It looks like your burrito. Okay, so it's getting there. I'm sorry, this might be painful to watch. You could cut these little squares out. Got this one. We've got this one. Yeah. I'm just going to have to even everything up, Sparkle. Okay. I'm going to abandon this one. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. That's why I like the envelope punch board, but I understand everybody doesn't have that. So you could take the time. I'm just giving you a very rough crash course. Just take the time to build it straight, okay? And then you would have something that looks like that. We can round our edge off. We could take our line out. We could stuff it with some goodies so you can see. Okay. And if you wanted the holes because you want to put it in your Rolodex and you don't have this, you would take your card and I just measure where I want my holes, and I take my hole punch and I punch it there. Then I take my scissors and I cut. my marks. And once it's sewed around, it matches. The holes match. Okay? If you don't want to sew, just glue it down. But once you glue everything down and you clean everything up, it's going to look just like the envelope punch board. So you just have to find your measurements. Okay? I'm sorry that was a little sloppy. This is with the punch board. This is the handmade one like this. So, you know, you don't need tools. You can make things happen. You just have to play around a little bit with your measurements. Okay? So, yeah, I hope you were inspired. If you have any questions, give me a holler, and I'll try to clear them up. I know I was a little all over the place today. I apologize for that. Yeah, and then you get to use all your little pretties that you've made, and you can use these have a wax seal on them and a stamp and a word, and you can just put that on here. I thought they're really cute. So be blessed, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye now.